Folks, welcome to the Scum Dogs kennel. Or rather, I should say, yeah. Welcome, and I have another great show planned for us. While we wait for people to gather in the chat, let me go off and get some artwork up for us to look at, okay? All right, here we go. Just a moment. Let me do this. Look at, okay? All right. Here's my extreme 90s cover. I did this cover to harken back to the comics of the 90s. The cover looks pretty good. This is one of my variant covers from my upcoming graphic novel that's in Scum Dogs. Scum Dogs is a parody of 80s and 90s cartoons. As well as cartoons from the aughts as well. You get the idea. Looks pretty good, huh? Now, Scum Dogs, the actual title characters in this comic book, they're basically, in the future, there's such a thing known as Scum Dogs Sports. It's basically superhuman sporting events, competed with superhuman athletes. How you get superpowers is that you basically transform yourself into a monster through one way or the other, either through having yourself turned into a monster or just having superpowers and stuff. You get the idea. Now, they're called Scum Dogs because they're scum for trading in their humanity. They compete at sporting events because they're only doing it for money. So, in actuality, they're not exactly the most upstanding, well-intentioned, they're not exactly the most good people around or well-intentioned people around. Basically, they're a bunch of thugs with superpowers. They get them one way or the other through criminal acts or something like that, basically getting enough money to transform yourself into a monster and then basically looking for more money by competing at sporting events. And these sporting events can be rather ruthless and cruel because these guys can take a lot of punishment. You get the idea. But what happens when they get banned from sports? Well, a bunch of these pro athletes decide to take over the world. All right. Now, I have my two main characters here, Deathmug and Buick Starpoon. There, you can see them right here. Deathmug being the purple guy with the metal skull mask, who's a parody of several villains from cartoons. Notably, he's like Cobra Commander and Serpentor from G.I. Joe. Like Cobra Commander, he's got a silver mask. Like Serpentor, he's got gold on him, and of course, he's purple, like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's fighting his archenemy, Buick Starpoon, the guy with the pink pompadour hair over there. He's basically a parody of Buzz Lightyear and Buck Rogers, as well as Duke from G.I. Joe, or James T. Kirk and stuff like that. You notice Buick Starpoon's uniform. That's all of his teammates wear the similar sort of uniform. You see them on the cover as well. The guy over here, by the way, they're all G.I. Joe parodies and stuff like that. The guy over here with the mohawk, that is Roadhog. He's an army guy. His specialty is that he's an army guy. The bald guy with the gun down here, that is Beach Pounder. He's a Marine. His specialty is that he's a Marine. While that guy back there in the red uniform in that vehicle, that is Blast Tank. His specialty is he's a special heavy vehicle specialist. He drives tanks. Now, this cover is one of 3 different variant covers you'll be able to back from my Indiegogo when it goes live. By the way, hit that like button for me, folks. It helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video on social media. All right, here's Girl Friday. Girl Friday is a funny character. She's part of the Wild Rangers. That's the name of Buick Starpoon's team in the Space Forces. Girl Friday is a funny character. Let's see. She hates her job. She's the second man to Buick Starpoon. She's put there by her superiors in the Space Forces to basically babysit him and his team, mainly because the Wild Rangers are heroes who save the day, but they're just highly destructive idiots that destroy everything in their path. So she was put on the team on this basically to babysit them and steer them in the right direction. That's Girl Friday. Here we have Deathmug's henchmen, because in all cartoons where you'd have a supervillain, their henchmen would always be idiots. Here, the blue guy with the top hat is Murder Mouth, and the pink guy down here is Sloppy. There are a couple of idiots who are basically a parody of every thug from an 80s or 90s cartoon, and they're just going to be fun as hell to read. Here we have Hair Male Doctor. on this page right here. He's another member of the Scum Dogs. He was hired by Buick Starpin to be his mad scientist and create weapons of destruction and stuff like that. He was hired by Deathmug. You get the idea, the villain. He was hired to be a supervillain, but my mad scientist here is also crossed over with a hair metal musician. So when he was hired by Deathmug to do mad science and create weapons of destruction for Deathmug to use, he also rocks out as a hair metal musician. I thought that would be awesome for a villain, a hair metal doctor. Here we have Miss Breasty Melons. She's by the way, before I go any further, Hair Metal Doctor is also a parody of G.I. Joe character, Dr. Mindbender. While Miss Breasty Melons is a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. But unlike the Baroness, she's a party girl who just wants to have fun. I thought that'd be a good idea to have as a villain. So we have that there. That looks pretty good, huh? Now, we looked at this for a bit. Like this. We go over here. Yeah. Let's go over to Indiegogo. I could invite Tim Olson on. Maybe I will. Let's see. Any new Indiegogos up, folks? Graveyard Shift has made $40,000, so that's very good. That is very good. All right. Yeah, it's there's that there. Let's see, Graveyard Shift Volume 3, exclusive variants. Looks pretty good, huh, folks? Been a bunch of hyperboil with what's going on here. You can back these books for $25. One of the best perks you can back, though, is the blood bag for $75. You get one copy of Volume 3 and supplemental, trading card, and visions, all for $75. It's very good. Graveyard Shift is 60 pages total, 320-page stories. Ruiner, Malin, Pearson, Dalton, George, Weathers, Nightwalker. This cover is exclusive to this campaign. Graveyard Shift. Graveyard Shift, Volume 3, 50 pages. Yeah, not bad. Looks good. Let's see. In Graveyard Shift, the next chapter in Graveyard Shift, as the team returns to Earth, only to find a werewolf infestation terrorizing the world. Infestation has terrorized the world in their absence, surrounded by enemies everywhere. They join forces with the Dimension Hopper Brom and his commando unit of superpowered monsters. Welcome aboard. Looks pretty good. This is Graveyard Shift. Looks like a good-looking book. You also have different books you can back. Each of them looks great. You can also get Graveyard Shift collected. This collects issues, books 1 and 2 together, and it looks good. 96 pages. Yeah, this book has already made $41,079 already. That's good. It made $41,079. Jeez, already. Earlier it was only at $40,000. Now it's at $41,000. That is good. Now let's go look at some more stuff. Let's look at this trailer.
Graveyard Shift returns with co-creator Mark Holden and jawbreaker and artist Aaron Elfetti to bring you more villains from the darkest corner of the universe. A master plan unfolds. New heroes surrounded by enemies everywhere. Graveyard Shift, upon returning to Earth, must join forces with the Dimension Hopper Brom, commando unit of superpowered monster hunters to fight off a werewolf infestation that has been terrorizing the world in their absence. 50 pages of full-color, pulse-pounding action. Also, we're offering a new supplemental book, including a story by myself and new art talent Rob Willis, presenting the debut of Bruner, the last of his people. Genoa comes to Earth to stop the genocide. Also featuring an additional story by Rob Arnold, art by Joe Ball, and Little Graveyard Shift by John Lee, and more.
All right. That was Graveyard Shift Volume 3. It looks good, huh? Looks very good. And you back each of these books for the individual books for $25. You get the stuff, different perks, other perks you get back as well, and they all look good. Let's go look at some more Indiegogos, huh, folks? And let's see about anything new. Let's see. We can also look over here. There's tabletop games. Maybe. All right, I think I'll go over here and go to video games. Let's check out, well, I want to push the Shapeshifter, a Game Boy game that's out on Indiegogo. I've looked at this game before. It looks good. It's made $72,000. You back this Game Boy game. It comes with a Game Boy box and a Game Boy cartridge, and it looks like a great. You can back this game for, well, the Shapeshifter limited edition, well, $40. Not bad. You have different perks you can back as well. It looks good. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right. That was the Shapeshifter. It looks a great game. It's for the Game Boy. And it looks like a great game. Go back it, folks. It'll only cost you some money. There's also other games you'll be able to, games you can back as well, and they all look pretty good. Let's go over here now. Let's see some more stuff. All right. There's Sunhaven. Take a look at that. Or we could go back over here. Let's see other stuff we can look at. Roken has done pretty well. There's Perfect 10. Let's look at Magic Cop. Magic Cop you can back for $25. It's a good looking book. A 90-plus page fully colored graphic novel drawn by, based on a world that matches 1980s Miami Vice with magic and monsters of Halloween. This time the team is tracking down on a new pixie drug. Looks good. Looks very good. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Magic Cop is everything you love about Halloween, smashed with everything you love about the 1980s. And in Magic Cop 2, all of our favorite detectives are back. Grey Wolf, the old timer, Ellie the sexy witch, O'Hara the half leprechaun, half giant, and Iggy the magic cop. This time there's a new drug on the streets of Ambrosia. This special strain of pixie dust is giving its abusers magical power, and it's up to the team to find out who's concocting it before the whole city runs mad with magic. But that's not all. Whoever's behind this has painted a target on the backs of the police, leading to a run with the city's most wanted contract killer, the Headless Hitman. This book's got a whole lot of action, a whole lot of 80s, and of course, fast cars, hot shades, and even hotter crime. The only detective with the spells to stop it is Magic Cop.
All right. Looks pretty good, huh, folks? Magic Cop, it looks like a great book. It's done very well. Let's look at some more books. There's Starlight Cats. Looks like a great looking book. Let's see. You can back this book for $25. Starlight Cats. is an intergalactic action adventure 48-page graphic novel that chronicles the exploits of the Starlight Cats and the street cat Barnaby. The vicious rat-like aliens known as the Virkans are bent on conquering Earth, and only Rebecca and an elite team of cosmic-powered cats known as the Starlight Cats stand between them and the universe infestation. Ooh, it looks good. You can back this book for $25. You have several different perks you can back. They're also available lunchbox and baseball t-shirts now available. Not bad. Yeah, the artwork inside is very good. That's Starlight Cats. Go back it on Indiegogo. All right, let's look at some more stuff. It's fun. Basic Monsters collection. We could look at stuff here. Maybe in a moment. All right, maybe also go over here and do this while I may go and try to invite John. Oh, I forgot something. Let me do this. All right. Let me do this now, and I'll do this. Let's see. Maybe. Just a moment. Let me do some stuff over here. All right. That's no. Looks interesting. Let me do this over here. Go over here now. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, got this over here. Now let's go over and do this now. All right. Let's look at some more stuff. There's this over here. Should I invite Tim Olson on, folks? He probably wants to come on. Let's look at some more stuff. All right, let's look at 94, Retellis War 1. All right, Retellis War is a 56-page perfect bound graphic novel featuring 48 pages of story and 8 pages of bonus content. Every physical book automatically receives 2 bonus campaign exclusive collector's trading cards. Retellis War is the all-new pedal to the metal installment from the 94 comic book universe brought to you by series creator. At the beginning of the story, At the beginning of the story, you are catapulted into the world of the future. We witness the aftermath of aftermath, haphazardly botched time travel missions from the original 94 series. They got a score to settle with their employer who set them up, but there's a plethora of obstacles set in their path. Hot on their trail are Pan, Lana, and Elenis, who happen to be their rival time traveling hired guns. This book is a melting pot of sci-fi, superhero, and anti-hero humor with a splash of 90s nostalgia. Also, be sure to consider adding the Indron Ashcan set, which is 48 pages of all-new story that ties directly into Retellis War 1. It serves as an intermission of sorts. We are offering 2 different covers editions for Retellis War. You have several covers you can back, and each one looks great. Let me look at this cover here and this cover here. Yeah, look at them. Yeah. Here are the ash cans as well. Yeah. All right. Let's Retellis War. Not too bad. Now, I think I'll invite Tim Olson on. All right. Just a moment, folks. There. We might be getting him on here soon. All right. Let me go back over here and do that. Now, let's go look at some more stuff. Let's look at this trailer. All right, folks. That was 94, Retellis War. Looks like a good-looking thing. Looks like a good-looking book. Go back on Indiegogo. Now, let me do this. No, I guess no one's come in just yet. Let's look at some more stuff. Let's look at Absolute Book 2. Absolute Book 2 is a minimum 46-page story that ends the arc of the battle for the planet. Our heroes are beaten and torn to their bare limits, and their might tested as they rebel against this dictatorial rule of the rulers. Back in the exciting conclusion that tests, of the envy rulers. Back the insane conclusion that tests are, the rule of the rulers. Back the exciting conclusion that tests our Crusaders' resolve, courage, and trust and will. You can back this book for just this book. Absolute Book 2, OG cover, $15. Other covers will cost you $20 or so. All of them look pretty good. Very good. So it's other things. Art inside is great as well. Yeah, look at that artwork. Let's look at this trailer. All right. That was Absolute, the second book. It looks pretty good. You can back it for a good price. It's up on Indiegogo. All right. Let's see. All right, let's look at some other stuff, other books that look good. And I will try to say some other stuff. Say some good words about these books that look good. Let's see. There's Work the Wizard. Hi, folks. This is another book from book that's out. It's Work the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. It comes from Mandy Summers. This is the second book in the series, Work the Wizard, the Portal of Echoes. You can back this book for $25. You have a choice of 2 different covers. Each of them looks good. Very, very nice. But you can also back for Work the Wizard Remastered, a remastered version of the first Work the Wizard book, and it looks good too. It'll cost you $25 as well. Let's look at this trailer. All right, that was Work the Wizard. It's a good looking book. Work the Wizard, Portal of Echoes. It comes from Mandy Summers. That is a great looking book. Help Mandy Summers, because she is a great comic creator, and this book deserves to come out to its backers. It's got 15 days left. It's made 7,835, and just go and back it, folks. It looks, it is a great looking book. All right, let's go over here. Still no one in. Oh, we have 2 people watching. Please hit that like button for me, folks. It really helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go share this video on social media. Okay? Yeah. Go share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Now let's go look at some more stuff. Here's X-Force Reloaded. It's got 6,854. It looks good. It's up on Indiegogo. You can back this book for $25. You have several different covers you'll be able to back. Pretty Press Comics is back with a full-color 48-page graphic novel extravaganza guaranteed to tickle your funny bone. This jam-packed book is ad-free, so you're getting nothing but hilarious content. We have cool perks galore, besides the fantastic new X-Force Reloaded 1 cover homage based on 1992's smash hit Eclipse Comics satire X-Force 1. Cover, let's see, we also have Perry Purse's returning to give us a brand new unfunny X-Cons 1A cover, as shown. And it's his take on spoofing the classic Uncanny X-Men 4 cover, right down to making it look like it came from the 1960s. Coincidentally, when his animation after drawing for us and landed a job, looks pretty good. Yeah. We need your support to make fun comics that Readers 13 Plus can enjoy, and that will hopefully bring a smile to your face. X-Force Reloaded 1 marks the return of the original Parody Press. Along for the ride are over a dozen Merry Comics pros ready to ridicule, skewer, and poke living fun. Yeah. And the artwork in this book looks good. Yeah. All right. Oh, you can also back for the X-Force Lunch Pack Snack Pack, $99. You'll receive 1 copy of X-Force Metal Mini Lunchbox and X-Force Color Ceramic Mug, 1 issue of your choice of X-Force 1 variant cover editions, X-Force Tribute by Mars of or Infinite X-Cons, or the Robles variant or X-Force variant comic will have a bag burden signed on the cover. Spark Snack Pack, $99. Not bad. All right, let's look at this trailer.
School for juvenile delinquents, but not just any delinquents. Mine are specially gifted. You might even call them mutants. Trust a few reformed ex-cons. Tangerine. The mighty apple of your eye, Bubba. Jeannie Gray. Beastie Boy. I want to dance now. Is it second year, or is it just me? And their friends from X-Box, Cable TV, Deep Remote Control Broadcast, Garfarel, Meow, Dominoes.
This food has just the right amount of cheese.
And introducing the new mutants, Beware the Rest, Magneto, Mistress Kiki, and Not At All Breaking the Fourth Wall. Now, Parody Press Comics is back with X-Force Reloaded #1. Don't miss this extraordinary comics extravaganza with 7 full-color stories of marvelous mutant mayhem. Back this book today for awesome variant covers and original artwork tales. 48 pages of action and hilarious hijinks by some of comics' funniest talents. Parody Press, making.
That's Parody Press. Well, X-Force Reloaded 1. Looks good, huh, folks? Very good. Yeah, it looks great. You'll be able to back this book for $25, and it's just looks good. Help, yeah, make this book, well, let this book come out to your creators, huh? Now let's look at some more stuff. Let me go over here, and let's go look at some more books. All right. There's Sovereign Wolf Clan. It's up still funding in demand, and that looks pretty good. Let's see. Let me go back over here. We've been live streaming for 30 minutes and doing a good job. We have 2 people watching. Have you guys hit that like button for me? Let's see. Ooh, you have, folks. Keep hitting that like button for me. That really helps me fight the algorithm. Now, we could take a look at Basic Monsters Collection. This is a bunch of 3D printable miniatures for role-playing games. Over here. It's made 4,267. It's been fully funded. It's got hours to go. Basic Monsters collected my first Kickstarter. This project is a challenge for me. They look good. These are good models. Because it's the first time that I sculpt models to a 3D printable miniature, so I'm working at it hard to get a high-quality collection of monsters for tabletop role-playing or painting. The sculpts are inspired by Pathfinder and other role-playing games. The core set includes STL files to 10 different monsters with their 3 variations, each 3 models, bases, and 2 different sizes, and all the unlocked stretch goals. All right. Oh, look at those models. Let's see. Pledge without a reward. Pledge 25 or more. Core set, and that, for $25 you get the core set. $80 or more. Core set. All STL files from this campaign, including locked stretch goals, 3 models of bases, and 2 different sizes. Yeah, it's good. Ooh, look at these models. I like them. They look good. Yeah. That looks good. Not bad. That's Basic Monsters Collection. They look good. I mean, these look like classic-looking miniatures you have that you would love to have in your collection. They look like they'd be good for playing games with, and I really want them. All right. Let's go over here. All right. Search. Let's go look at Stephen Rhodes' game. We haven't looked at that for a while. Here's Stephen Rhodes' games. This campaign has made 303,947. You can still back it, and it looks pretty good. You can back this game you can back each of these games. You have 3 different games to choose from for $20, or you can back all 3 for $50. That's a good price. Now, let's look at this. Let's watch this trailer.
Who likes to play games?
We do!
Well, you're in luck, because I got some dynamite games for you. Like Let's Summon Demons.
Right on, motherfucker!
Or Don't Talk to Strangers.
Far out!
And don't forget, Let's Dig for Treasure.
Damn, this shit is cool!
That's right, dynamite games are fun for the entire family. Who wants to join Little Rotten Tommy and Sweet Susie in the summoning circle? Because you're going to collect souls at the roll of the dice and swap those souls to summon some crazy demons. First player to 3 demons wins the game and eternal damnation. Stranger danger, Timmy. That's right, it's time to clench those cheeks and get off the streets. In Don't Talk to Strangers, the strategy board game that pits you against some pesky ETs. Draw cards and move your pals around the board as you try and score points. You made it to the school dance, but avoid those aliens or you could be in big trouble. Grab your shovel and toss your moral compass, Billy, because last but not dynamite least is Let's Dig for Treasure, the push your luck card game that digs a hole with the whole family, dead or alive. Sorry, Grandma. Players take turns digging cards up one of the 3 stacks. Stop anytime and score your points, or press your luck. But hit a skeleton, and your turn's over, and you lose any card you draw on that turn. That's right, an entire game collection inspired by the art of Stephen Rhodes, right at your fingertips.
Looks pretty good, huh, folks? It's Steven Rhodes games. You can back them for a good price, and they are just look good. Now, let's go look over here. See this, and go over here now. Penny Heroes, a fantasy role-playing core book. Blood and Skulls, figures for collectors to assemble and paint orcs, trolls, monsters. And we have Penny Heroes, fantasy gaming and role-playing core book, rules for gaming from single heroes to epic scale army. All right, to look at next. Let me go over here, see who's watching us. All right, we have a bunch of people watching. Let's have some more fun, folks. Or we could look at some more Indiegogos. We looked at this stuff. We looked at this. What to look at next? All right. Let's look at Perfect 10. Perfect 10, issue 2, and issue 2 looks like a good. Perfect 10-2 is a 28-page full color action adventure superhero comic book with additional pinups. You can also back for issue 1 as well. You can get both books in this campaign, and that looks good. Perfect 10 tells the story of an artificial assassin named 10 who finds herself hunted by superpowered murderers, burdened with a guilt over a past she can't remember. 10 decides to fight instead of throwing herself into a battle she can't possibly survive, or can she? The art in this book is great. A good classic 90s looking comic book with some great looking character designs. I love what I'm seeing here. It's some good artwork as well. Yeah, they look good. It's Perfect 10. Back this book for, $16. Issue 2 physical copy, $15. Not bad. All right, it's good. Let's look at this trailer.
The Perfection Program. That's what they call it. It gave me life, but it also caused death. I never asked for any of this. Running from superpowered murderers who want revenge. Revenge for something I did? Something I can't remember. But I won't run. I refuse. I don't want to be controlled anymore. This world needs more heroes than villains. That's more important than anything, isn't it? My existence has to mean something. It has to make a difference somehow. For Virgil. For Ariel. I need to be worth this life I've been given. I need to do what's right. Even if it kills me.
Not bad, huh, folks? Want to watch it again?
The Perfection Program. That's what they call it. It gave me life, but it also caused death. I never asked for any of this. Running from superpowered murderers who want revenge. Revenge for something I did? Something I can't remember.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened there. All right, folks, that's Perfect 10. Not too, looks pretty good. Looks good, very good. Let's look at something else now. Now, let's see what else we would look at. What else to look at, huh, folks? We go over here. Let's see. There's Shadowhunters Bite Me. Here's our world. Let's see. There's Creed Reimaginary. We could look at that. What to look at next? There's Sea-Dog. There's Sea-Dog codename Kill Switch. Take a look at that. Go down here a bit. Maybe go over here. Let's see, explore. Let's go do this. All right, let's see. I'm trying to bring up some more Indiegogos and having some more fun. There's Alien Alamo. We haven't looked at that for a while. Alien Alamo. You can back this book for $25. You have it's made 73,821. It looks like a great looking campaign. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Basically, Travis here, the main star of this book, along with his son, battle aliens as they basically attack them during at their home in Texas. Will these Texans be able to survive this alien rampage? Yes, they will, because they're Texans that are going to kick ass. You can back this book for $25 for 3 different variant covers. You can back this book for $25, and you have different perks as well to back as well. Each one is a reasonable thing. Well, the covers are reasonably priced. Let's go look at this trailer now. All right. There was Alien Alamo. It looks like a great looking book. It's up on Indiegogo and looks great. All right. Let's see. Other stuff to look at. Let's go back over here. Let's see. Horrible Little Things. 6 gruesome but lovable characters, fantasy gaming and painting. Let's do this. All right. Oh, not bad. This campaign has made $155. It's going for a good price. These little fellows have been called many names. The names that kind of raises head is horrible. So horrible little. This ruthless little band of baddies ranges from 20 to 22 millimeters to the top of the head, each one having its own horrible little humorous character. They're short yet sweet little bioses at all. After a short survey of war games and miniature painters, we received an exciting variety of names and descriptions we feel really reflects their versatility. They would make great zombie goblins. Fuglies. I can see them using in dungeon crawling, but not as baddies. Maybe heroes in their own right, or even as a companions to the heroes. I just cannot see them as baddies. Want to be baddies? Call them mugwumps and start them somewhere between Macaulay. How about some fancy term for dwarves like Druger, also Rex and good fit. Bogums, Hobgums is Echo's name. Add chaos to the hobgoblins. Instead you have a warped mutant vibe, which is a good thing. Some of the faces remind me of the creatures from film. They could be either taken on chaos dwarves. In European folklore, dwarves and goblins are basically looks pretty good. The models look very good. Yeah. Here's Horrible Little Things. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's look at this. Penny Heroes. With the authors of a longtime game enthusiasts are trying to bring fresh ideas into the fantasy gaming hobby. As lovers of both small-scale role-playing and large campaign wargaming, we set to combine the two often mutually exclusive game systems. Combine that with never having large groups of players, we also developed a multiple referee system play. Now you have a free referee that is also trying to best you, which makes for a very lively and exciting game. Our company Go For Games, we feel reflects what we have achieved. We came at the problem of game development from our backgrounds in the sciences and medical fields. This led us to a very well-defined and scientific but still very human set of rules to construct fantasy adventures. We feel we have removed the clutter that bogs down many fantasy rules and replaced it with action. Also, we plan to support Penny Heroes with further exciting supplements in the future. Forward with us. Go forward. Yeah. Not bad. Summary. Penny Heroes is a collective work of over 8 years of play testing and rule tweaking to bring you a novel and extremely playable fantasy role-playing war game. These rules were written to allow for scalable role-playing to a large campaign games. We found traditional role-playing games as much too detailed to allow for mass combat or proper installation of micro-scale events. A private project, the rules that they can be played with as few as 2 players acting as co and at the same time adversarial referees. Likewise, we noticed that many fantasy wargaming rules do not flesh out the economic or productive capabilities of the warring parties. For example, most fantasy games describe in great detail how to fight out a battle between warring dwarfs and goblins, but no set of rules capture the aftermath of the battle well. What happens to a retreating dwarf army? How much equipment do the victorious goblins pick up? And how much is it worth? How much experience did both sides gain? And who learned from the fighting? Our rules answer all these questions and more. Whew, not bad. Look at this. Another flaw in the typical fantasy wargame is that it relies on point values to create a balanced game. We've created a system that allows the smaller and weaker forces to win, even against seemingly overwhelming odds, so long as the campaign has some luck and sufficient cunning. We do this using an expensive magic system and giving individual unique heroes and diverse randomized abilities as they gain experience. Even small and one-sided encounters become insignificant in the great campaign settings. We encourage people to experience our system with sure we know that 100 orcs will slaughter. Not bad. Not bad. This looks good. Let's see. Anything else to look at? The set rules is based upon the hero system where either trained humans or humanoids can gain experience through their actions. The game could be played as a small-scale hack-and-slash adventure with a band of plucky adventurers trying to clear out some evil, good, or neutral in the layer. After playing that and feeling that scale of the encounters and actions were too small, the heroes could become head of some town or village and wage war with their neighbors. From there, these combat characters could become a great lord or emperor or even a god with legions of fanatical followers and magical constructs. Their ascension to godhood will be examining the planned expanding rules, supplement, penny gods. All of these things can be done using this game set of rules. Many will say that we have created role-playing games without any individualized statistics. We felt as though at a low level, individuals should be effectively homogeneous, except perhaps their individual classes or races. It is only a matter of character has made a name for themselves by gaining experience through combat. They are differentiated from the no-name masses like allies. Since advancement is completely randomized, there is a huge diversity in high-level characters, which not seen in systems that allow for min-max character building. A great part of the fun is rolling for experience and hoping, for example, that your magic user gets a few extra spells points so they can finally cast a powerful spell to decimate their foes. We offer their concepts that make us unique. We use a duel of multiple referee systems that allow us fewer of 2 players to play as an adventure-based head-to-head, and every spell is available to be cast, provided only that you have enough spell points to cast it. This concept allows spellcasters a wide range of combat styles. It also frequently causes fantastic battles between rival wizards. who tried to counter spell and gain the upper hand. The system also makes saves, is streamlined and grouped into 4 categories, which range from easy to impossible. Even after an impossible save has a chance when you gain experience. Also, there exist several exotic rules. For instance, glory can be bestowed on the bravest of the brave. You can be declared a slayer for slaughtering the helpless and be forced to restore balance and regain your honor, or dare to blaspheme against your god and be judged. System. To play Penny Heroes, you will need at least 2 people, some stuff, and some of the role-playing area miniatures or pennies. Why is this game named Penny Heroes? The game is named after our miniature basing system and basing. We found the optimum most kind of basing material was actually a penny. We adopted the convention of naming them noble heroes we were based on these pennies, and so we decided to call our system Penny Hero. Our system, occasionally, how much the heroes lives worth is a momentum of combat. Okay, not bad. Looks good, huh, folks? That's Penny Heroes. It's making money. It looks pretty good. Let's go look at some more stuff. Let's look at Blood and Skulls. This campaign has made 25,000 and stuff like that. Welcome to our biggest miniatures ever. Blood and Skulls, our creator, is the largest and more detailed 70mm scale that Nocturna models were released in all these years. This project is really monstrous. Take a look at all the figures in this campaign. All of them are 70mm scale. Blood and Skulls is 28 centimeters high. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it looks good. Push for there's more. 1 Bone Crusher bust or 1 Shieldbreaker bust, all free stretch goals. Pledge $60 or more. 1 plus Revenge, 70mm figure, Blood and Skulls, bust, all free stretch goals. Not bad. All right. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right. That was good. That was Blood Skulls and stuff like that. That looks like a great looking campaign, huh? Let me go back over here. We're 53 minutes in. Not too bad. Let's see. Have you guys hit that like button for me? You have hit that like button for me, and you're doing pretty well. Let's go look at some more Indiegogo's, huh? Go over here. Too bad. Let's see. There's stuff to look at. There's Monster MD. Oh, there's Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. It's made well over $1 million. Making so much money. It's wow. I mean, this campaign keeps them making more and more money. Let's go look at some other stuff. Let's see, down here, there's Eternal Armor. It's made 5,430. It's doing pretty good. You can back this campaign for Eternal Armor. For $25, you get this cover. It looks pretty good. Yeah, you have the other covers you can back as well. They look pretty damn good. The art, this book looks, it's very good. So that's the Eternal Armor. Let's go look at some more stuff. There's Sovereign Wolf. Doing very well. Here's Sonia Devarex. Looks like a great looking book. You can back this book for for $10 for one cover, or get for $20 you get all 3 covers. That's pretty good right there. You can also back for a variety of other perks, and they all look good. Hollywood's 300th Best Actress is self-absorbed screen queen Sonia Devarex, whose career consists entirely of ultra-low-budget, straight-to-DVD movies, the kind you find in the bargain bin. Each 32-page full-color issue is the critically acclaimed starring Sonia Devarex, contains a standalone B-movie that Sonia has made famed by an event in Sonia's life that leads to the movie's viewing. This issue, Warrior Woman Death Team 5. When Warrior Woman NES Sonia Devarex is forced out of retirement to search for the kidnapped Princess Harlotta, she reassembles the mighty all-female Death Team to combat evil Lord Tombstruck. But can they stop fighting amongst themselves long enough to save the kingdom from tyranny? Looks good. Now let's look at this trailer.
Romero, we must find the Merlin scroll immediately. It is a matter of life and death. Yours, just so we're clear on this.
Princess Harlotta, what are you doing here? I'm hiding from kidnappers. I didn't know where else to go. Really? I can think of literally dozens of other places. Ina, I need you to protect me. I am a warrior with integrity. I cannot be bought. What about rented?
Princess Harlotta, I should have known she took it.
Princess Harlotta's been captured and lost her dress in the struggle. She's going to be very difficult to find. Not very easy. I have but one choice. I must reassemble the Death Team once more.
Be gone, woman. I have no quarrel with you.
The feeling is not mutual. Your soldiers killed my husband. What have you got to say for yourself?
So, you're single then.
You cannot escape me for long.
You underestimate my ability to avoid contact with women. Wait, that came out wrong.
All right. That was starring Sonia Devarex, the sequel. It's up on Indiegogo. You can back it. Just go do so. And we looked at that. That was fun. Let's go look at my own Indiegogo pre-launch page. Huh? All right. That's good. Let's go over here. We have 2 people watching. Hit that like button for me, folks, if you have not hit it yet. As well as please go share this video on social media. Share it on Twitter. Share it anywhere. Yeah. All right.
Or, without any great comic books to read as if you're falling through the depths of space, then come read Scum Dogs. It's one hell of a great comic book. You're just going to love it. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, then you won't get anything like a Judah politics in it. You can hear it on the wind. Scum Dogs. Just a great comic. Just barging down your door, send all the little purple bastards running and screaming. That's Scum Dogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, with bizarre happenings and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Paramedic Doctor, Miss Breasty Melons, and you'll also get Murdermouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starcode, who leads his team into space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scum Dogs. You'll get characters like Paramedic Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with Blast Tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scum Dogs. Go and back it on Indiegogo. You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome, the 90s violent muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in a burger. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as a cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
All right. It was fun, huh, folks? It was very fun. I could look at this trailer one more time, maybe. Just to try and push it just one more time, huh? All right. Let me go back over here. This There's that. Let's see. We're now 1 hour in. I'm going to thank you all for joining me. We did pretty well, huh? Remember, folks, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics. They're bad for you, okay? Let's see. Make sure you're still subscribed. Please share this video out on social media. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Facebook. Hit that like button because it helps me fight the algorithm, as well as please go and leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, as well as go over and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. Stitch Together Picks is a YouTube channel that deserves far more subscribers. You're going to love his reviews of movies. They are great. As well as go over to Creepy Little Book. Creepy Little Book is like the Art Bell radio show. He does live streams every night. He live streams on weekdays at 12:30 a.m. and on weekends at 11 o'clock p.m. He talks about aliens and ghosts. That's Creepy Little Book. Go and subscribe to him. As well as go over to Twitch and subscribe to Robot Co-op. Robot Co-op is a great channel that has some great content. All right. Also, go over and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. Go over to BitChute and search out my channel, which is named Comic Freak, and subscribe. As well as go over to Rumble and subscribe to my Rumble channel, which is also named Comic Freak. I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for another live stream, so be sure to come back again then. I'm Chris Williams from the Scum Dogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me.